Hi Seth, tell me a little bit about what you do and where you work.
So I'm a level designer at Visceral Games in Redwood Shores. So I've just finished up Dead Space 2, and I worked on several of the chapters in that game.
So your talk today was about fear.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about the types of things that you were focusing on as part of that.
So I was focusing on sort of our strategies for creating the atmosphere of tension that Dead Space is so well known for, and just sort of design strategies that we found were really useful in that game, and also in researching other horror games, because we want to figure out what is the current sort of state of the art in fear.
So Dead Space has this great following. How do you go about building on something that surpasses that?
Well, it's a very hard task for sure, because the first game was very well received and kind of came out of nowhere and surprised everyone. But it's looking at the first game and trying to address things objectively of, what were some faults. So some of the things that happened in Dead Space 2 is now Isaac talks. And while you'd think that that would counter some of the horror, it actually makes it feel like Isaac has more control over his destiny and less being someone that's told what to do. Keep everything that was successful. Keep the things that after, 15 hours players, were starting to get tired of, and try to mix it up.
Where's the fun in being afraid to play a game?
We have to know that it's fake, but be able to believe that it's real. And so we can go in there and we know that everything's going to be fine when it's over. But while we're there, we're experiencing things that we don't experience, hopefully, in daily life. So it's sort of a unique, state to go in.
Cool. So this is your first time coming up here and being part of the Game Design Expo. Can you tell me a little bit about your impressions of what you've seen and what brought you to come up here and kind of share with the community?
Well, I came into the Vancouver community to sort of enter into the game industry originally before leaving. So it's sort of like it's coming back and seeing people that I've experienced before. And it's also that, I think I've gotten a lot out of this event in the past. I came in 2008 when Clint Hawking talked and things like that. And, it was a really fun experience. And so I wanted to come up here and sort of share the things that I'd learned working on Dead Space 2.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for coming up here and being a part of our Game Design Expo.
Yeah, you're welcome.